The grace of God is sufficient for you. I greet you in the name of Jesus Christ. Today, I want to speak into your life. I want to speak life. I want to speak healing. I want to speak deliverance, breakthrough, and I want to speak redemption. I know at this point in time, I'm talking to somebody who's hopeless. I want to say to you, child of God, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. The promises of God still remains the same. He is the Lord our Redeemer. He is the Lord our Provider. And He's still God our Blesser. You need to believe and to trust that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Speak a word of faith. Don't forget, the same Lord, when He entered the house of Jairus and realized that the girl was lying there lifeless, after He removed everyone, He spoke a word of faith, Talitha kum. Jesus spoke a word, little girl, I say to you, rise up. Talitha kum. This was a word spoken out of faith that brought the girl who was dead to the realm of life. The word there played a vital role. Do you ever speak a word of faith? Do you know that there is power in the spoken word? If you know that there is power in the spoken word, how often do you use the power in the spoken word to achieve great things? Your profession can hear the word spoken of faith. Don't take your word for granted. Use it positively to make your life beautiful. Matthew chapter 8, verse 5. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to Him asking for help. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home paralyzed and in terrible suffering. Paralyzed. Jesus said to him, I will go and heal him. The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, come. I tell this one, go, and he goes. And that one, come, and he comes. And I say to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was astonished and said to those following him, I tell you the truth, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. We skip to 13. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go, it will be done just as you believed it would. And his servant was healed at that very hour. The centurion understood the power of the spoken word. That is why he said, Lord, don't bother yourself to travel. You only need to speak a word and my servant will be healed. Jesus spoke that word and the servant was healed immediately. My people, this is that time where we need to speak the word of faith. Situations around us speak negatively, but we need to speak faith. Your liver can hear your voice. I said your ear can hear your voice. Ezekiel was led in a vision to the valley of dry bones. And the Lord asked him, can these bones live? When he looked at them, Ezekiel realized they were very dry. He said, Lord, I don't know. Only you knows. The Lord said, but there is power in the spoken word. Our faith sometimes seems madness to the unbelieving. What do you think the disciples said to themselves when they saw him speaking to the tree? What do you think other people would have said if there were spectators around, people watching and seeing Ezekiel speaking to the dry bones? What do you think the disciples thought when they were in the boat and there was a storm? Jesus stood up and spoke to the wind. That is the power of faith. You don't have to succumb to what you are going through. You don't have to give in to what you are facing. You should put fear aside, put panic aside, speak by faith. That is your word. Take it and see the wonders of God in your life. Thank you.